we stand a reasonable chance of winning each of these. It's hard to decide which I prefer to do first. Alright, we're going to try and pick up the ball. Oh, we have to use our reroll, but we have done it. So it's not all tears for this team. I think we'll pull back to this guy. Now we can try and push up on this flank. I'm still not sure about the frenzy. It's quite hard to injure the treeman, though. I have managed to do it previously. We'll pull this guy back to help protect the ball carrier. What we'll try and do is we'll want to keep hold of the ball and prevent them from scoring by working our way up the pitch slowly, running down the turn so they don't stand a chance of actually scoring a try. It's a bit risky, but if we want to win, we don't want to give them much time. If they get lucky, they can easily score a try in 2 turns, I would say, 2 or 3 turns. Their movement is pretty irritating. I guess that's something I'll have to get used to with this team. We're going to be slower than a lot of teams. Most teams have a mix of speed in their players, unless they're out and out strength. We don't seem to be out and out strength though, because we don't. I don't seem to injure players that much, and don't seem to have a great deal of durability. Or maybe I'm just unlucky. So we're surrounded a bit here. It's not terrible. I could probably strike this guy out. Oh, I can't because he is marking him. So we're going to have to try and knock him out this way. I think maybe with this one actually. We'll chase him as well. And this guy can move his full movement up the pitch. This guy can chase after and support. We'll have to make do with what we have, obviously. We've got a few demons here, we have a reasonable chance. We'll just try and group the guys up once again around the ball carrier. I think the Minotaur, who's a mercenary, doesn't seem to have the wild animal trait, which makes him pretty handy. These guys are in a bit of trouble. As is my Bloodthirster, actually. We'll try and help him out. These guys are probably going to run over to help, so if we can take one out, it'll be beneficial. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't want to risk the 1 die block on this guy, or with these guys, so we're going to sit it out. Hope we take them out on the sly. Okay. Problem is, the more under pressure the ball carrier is, the less likely I'm going to be able to work him out, as I described previously. That was good. So we can just knock this guy out of the way. We can push even further up the pitch. Unfortunately, that isn't looking particularly probable. I think we'll probably have to hold our present position in this game. But we can move these guys up to help now. We can push players off the pitch and injure them under the right circumstances. I think we'll just have to try and keep working at this. It's quite hard to click on the Bloodthirster for some reason.
Another brilliant idea. And just how effective will one bodyguard be against a stadium full of supporters?
True. Could be a bit one-sided.
Incoming!
Well, it is a violent sport.
Well, that was not perfect by any sense. Some of these guys are going to make it over here now. We have to hope that we have enough players around the ball to make it through this. Both down. We didn't even knock him out. Tricky. Yeah, see, they'll be able to make at least one guy blitz in now. I think we're going to have to make a run for it with the next turn if we want to try and win this game. My superior muscle doesn't seem to be showing at all. At least we won that one die block this time. Okay, so the situation is 3 men on the ball carrier. So we need to... We have just enough players that if we win every single one, we'll be able to drive them back.
Have a nice sleep.
Little baby gets his medicine and he's having a little nap. Yeah. Did you see how dreadful those pit fighters are, Bob?
No, Jim, I find them impressive. But not as ugly as you are.
Oh, gosh, you're so mean, Bob. You know I don't like you, Mickey.
Oh, come on, my friend, stop crying like a sissy.
Fred. You call me Fred.
Hopefully his frenzy isn't going to get him into trouble here. Oh, maybe he doesn't have frenzy, that's alright. I thought he was the herald instead of the bloodletter. So because he got knocked out, we can run around the left now, which is what we're going to do. I'm expecting people to launch in pursuit as soon as possible. So we'll just try and plug some of the gaps. Probably best to go with the Bloodthirster for the kill. Because, yeah, I don't know actually. Probably not, but the wild animal might make us suffer here. If he decides he can't be bothered to come back and defend the ball carrier. Oh, he passed. Should improve our chances reasonably. Oh, can probably take this guy out. Not having block again is an issue. If only I actually got some kills, we could level up and deal with this problem.
Blood Bowl panels are littered with stories of teams who've gone bust with crippling debts.
And with the cost of doping and bribery on the rise, the problem won't be going away.
Here he goes. Trying to run the whole pitch to support. Oh, so they've gone with a blitz. You can get up and blitz with the guys who get knocked over. And yeah, that worked. We can score this turn. How far can these guys go? You can see in grey the distances they can make. So unfortunately, at least 2 of them, 3 of them maybe, can make it up to where he is. What we'll do is we'll try moving the Bloodthirster up. Okay, he did manage it, so I think we're going to try and hold it on the line for one more turn, buy ourselves that extra second.
It will be just a small step for the player, but a giant leap for the team.
It's a calculated gamble, because obviously we might not be able to score if they manage to take him out. But on the other hand, we really do need to stop them from having a chance of scoring back.
Poetry in motion.
What we'd like to see more often. And there's just passed me some surprising news.
Okay, looks like we can actually run all the way up to try and mark that guy, which will make a big difference if he manages to intercept him.
Oh, sorry. I got the 2 lines mixed up.
That did sound a little unbelievable.
So we're going to just try and move just on the other side of the Wood Elves here, and try and block them from running through. Hopefully the presence of the Bloodthirster will be just enough for us to keep the ball on that line at least one more turn. I think the tree men might knock out another one of my guys, but it can't really be helped. The AI here is keeping some people near the touchline on my end, just in case they manage to somehow get the ball. Then they'll throw it entire pitch and score a try. Almost certainly, with my luck anyway. Ah, interesting. Might come down to a one-on-one here. Oh, he can't really blitz the ball carrier, can he? Oh dear. They have a reroll and I don't. Ah, he's taken root, so he won't be able to move. What we have to do here, we really want him not to fail his wild animal here, so we can have a chance of getting him across the line.
Wizards have not always been able to cast spells safely.
Ooh.
Were you playing at the time in an Alpine League, a second division that prohibited spellcasting from off the pitch?
So I think what we'll do here is we'll try and step over the line with the guy. Here we go. You would have thought that I would have scored just then, but maybe it doesn't work like that. Oh, it does. We got it. Wow, that guy's tongue is massive. I guess it's a very corn way to score a try, charging in and bashing someone in the face. Would have been better if he killed him, of course, but we seem to be unable to kill things generally. It's not ideal. Not ideal. Okay. So they're going to try and charge through and score, but obviously we'll try and have something to say about that. We'll set up a bit deeper. The idea here is they have to dodge through 2 tackle zones most of the time to get through. Unfortunately, our kicking will be terrible. But oh, luckily they throw in the ball at one of their players, because their fame is lower, I guess. Don't know that it's going to make a big difference. I think in the previous game they managed to knock out my Bloodthirster with that roll, which was extremely irritating. But that's Blood Bowl. So they've got 2 turns to score here, I think. Maybe 3. Depending on how you look at it. Well, they've wasted 1 at least. This guy's run through.
So for once, they've asked to play. How disturbing. He checked that move.
So what I'm going to try and do is just wipe up anyone who breaks through.
After an uppercut like that, he doesn't have any choice. He sent
I don't
it
think
down
they've
for
managed to dodge everyone away, of course, as per usual. Guess we can try and chase through with... Oh, he's wild animaled again. So maybe not. This guy will probably try and throw it through to someone. No one's up and about yet. And I still got this guy in reserve. He can't quite reach the edges from there. There is a button which lets you see the blocking areas of all your players. But off the top of my head, I can't say which one it is. Oh dear. So they're going to push down the right, almost certainly. Oh, God's sake.
signed last season. Clubs are not allowed to offer less than the going rate.
They dodge every single time.
What regulation cooperate
Alright.
and quits.
They got quite a lot of guys through there. None of my guys can reach the actual ball carrier, which is always a problem. Just gonna have to try and take them out. If we're lucky, our players might be able to intercept. But yeah, that's probably an extreme long shot. I think we'll try and take out any catchers first, because they're the most likely to make it through.
Nice left punch. Right on the nose.
Sure was, Jim. It's broken now.
We want to maximise the amount of dodging this guy could possibly have to do to get through. Unfortunately, as you saw,
Today's inside
it's not that hard for him to dodge basically all of my players.
Goblin Lowdown Rats team. In yesterday's Spike magazine, he said that Blood Bowl was like
Which does mean we are more or less stuffed.
That's deep. About as deep as his team's position in the rankings.
I don't think they'll be able to make it down this flank in one go, so we're just going to try and block them in the middle. I guess we'll send this guy. Is he a catcher? He's just a linesman. But how far can he run? Quite far. Oh, well, we're going to go for him just in case he doesn't throw it. I don't think they'll have time. They have to basically throw this. Someone has to catch it, and they have to score to win. But that's not as unlikely as it sounds.
Winding back his arm. Bang! On target.
They have a pretty good chance of scoring here.
the perfect dodge.
Dodgy dodge, and the Goblin would have been proud of that.
See that?
Things are
There's not much I could have done to stop that try, to be honest. Maybe I should have tried to keep the ball on the line one turn longer. But that was ages ago. A draw is an okay performance, I guess. I'm a bit annoyed we didn't get more kills. Again. There you go. That's the end of that game.
In what was a relatively... Neither team could force a decision on the pitch, but I'm sure there's plenty of action in the players' confidence.
nothing like a bit of
Well rated though, at least.
Win, lose, or draw. Doesn't really matter when you
Didn't win much money though.
Referee